Shalom, Israel. It's your boy New Breed coming back with another live stream. I just experienced some technical difficulties, but we right back. Some things I may have to reiterate for playback's sake, but it's reiterated, never regurgitated. You already know. The topic of the day. The topic of the day is the magic of thirst trapping and the succubus spirit. Now I gotta put my disclaimers out there. This video is about the succubus spirit, not the incubus spirit. I make videos about both topics, but today we're talking about the habits of a lot of modern women. This video right here is going to give you a clean-cut separation between a virtuous, wholesome, righteous woman and a woman who bears the succubus spirit. All right? Now, all you brothers out here, this type of content here is really designed to recalibrate your minds, because you are in a war against feminism and you don't even know it. A lot of brothers don't even know it. There's a war going on. There's a power struggle going on. And it looks like on a wide scale, a lot of brothers are losing this battle. We're going to get into it today. We're going to go into some scriptures. We got to talk about this thirst trapping. And first and foremost, speaking of the magic of thirst trapping, a lot of what you see is not even real. It's an optical illusion. It's sorcery. There's witchcraft behind it. Think about this, brothers. You can't even trust your own eyes anymore. You can't even trust your own eyes anymore, brothers. Listen, they got all kind of filters. They got all kind of graphics that they put on these pictures and photographs. I mean, there's all kind of surgeries. I mean, you don't know what you're looking at in this current time. Brothers, you can't even tell the males from the females. I seen a photograph floating around where it was a bunch of men. It appeared to be a bunch of women. And the photograph said at the top, it said, these are all men. These are all men. I'm talking about they were all transsexuals. But if you looked at that picture, you would be like, what the hell? You wouldn't see them as men. That's magic. That's sorcery. They're tricking you, brothers. So it's a lot of magic that goes into this thirst trapping. It's more than what meets the eye. But brothers, we got to get to the point where we stop giving these women the attention that they so desire by dressing a certain way. We got to stop it. We can't be hypocrites. We can no longer be hypocrites. We can no longer talk about how we want a virtuous, wholesome, righteous woman, but we giving our attention to women who are dressed like harlots and whores. I mean, it has to come a time where the hypocrisy in man ceases. And we got to stop giving these women what they want. They want the attention. They are driven by the attention, brothers. That's all they want. The nightlife is designed to feed into the ego of these women. All these social media platforms are designed to feed into the ego of these women. They look at themselves as gods. They liken themselves unto goddesses. They feed off of you brothers' energy. There's magic that comes behind it. When they putting these scantily clad photographs all over the internet. and you brothers are drooling over it. You brothers are giving your energy and your attention to it. You giving all your compliments. You bigging these women up. You making them feel like they on top of the world. You making them feel like they're just the most majestic creature to ever bless this planet. And brothers, you opening yourself up for the succubus. You opening yourself up for a life with a wicked ass woman. That's what you're doing. You're opening up yourself for a life with a wicked ass woman. Because listen, if you read the Bible as a man, I'm gonna tell you the Bible, bruh. I was reading some scriptures today. I was in my book and I was like, man, bro, this book right here tell you how to be a man for real, how to look at women, how you should basically, how you should view women. You know, it shows you, like, it shows you to a T. And it breaks it down how you brothers, how we should be as men. Because if, listen, I'm gonna say this right now. The women who are listening to this video who may be new to the channel or coming up on this content, this video is gonna make you question yourself and what you're doing, right? But this video is really gonna help you brothers to see that you're the ones who are in control. Because look, these women believe that they running things, but they're not, all right? Really, it's all on you, brothers. It's all on you. Women they only can take the power that you give them. They only can take the power that you give them. If you brothers stop giving the attention to these thirsty women, because essentially they're the ones who are thirsty. They're thirsty for attention. All right? They're thirsty for attention. Yeah. Men, naturally. Men, they love the beauty of a woman. Men are very visual creatures. Men like to see women. We love the beauty of a woman. But it's gotten to the point where women are using that to their advantage. They're using that to manipulate brothers everywhere you turn. Instagram, Twitter, even Facebook. Facebook used to be wholesome and family oriented at one point. Now it's ass everywhere, breasts everywhere. Summertime is here. Ass everywhere, breasts everywhere. Listen, as a man, if you read them scriptures and you really marinate and really internalize what the Bible is saying, how you should get good women, because I'm gonna express to you all you brothers out there, how to attract virtuous women as well, good women, God-fearing women. But when you read that book, it'll have you like looking the other way, ignoring these women, like ignoring them altogether. It'll have you like, you know, it'll have you to the point where you'll walk in the store, you'll see some women dressed with the coochie cutter joints on, and they got the jeans rolled up all up in their ass, and you won't even look. You will look the other way. You will literally be like, you will begin to train yourself. You will begin to train yourself, brothers, to look the other way. Now, I'm not talking about a woman with a sundress on, a woman who just is beautiful, a woman who looks good, a woman who ain't got to do all that, a woman who ain't got to let it all hang out, but she stands out. You know how some women just stand out? They have that femininity with them. It's like they just have that feminine aspect that just make you just like, ooh. You know what I'm saying? She ain't got to have it all hanging out and body hanging out, but it's something about her, like the way she speak. She just nice and kind. She got that nice, polite voice. And bruh, when you become engulfed in this truth as a man, that is the biggest turn on. That, I mean, literally it turns you on, right? Like seeing a woman be womanly and feminine, not loud in public. Like, it is such a turn off when women be cussing in public and just ranting and raving and letting all their business hang out, and they talking, having these loud ass phone conversations. Like, bruh, it's embarrassing, it's a turn off, and as a real brother, as a real man of Yah, a real man of the Most High, I'ma tell you, we don't like that. It's a turn off. It's nothing attractive about it. It's childish. It doesn't come off. It just comes off wrong altogether. You know what I'm saying? And when you really get into this word, it'll teach you, man. It'll have you just like on another level. You really stop looking at physical. When dealing with women, no matter where you at, you could be at a place where it's full of women. It's jam-packed. I love being around a lot of women. I love being in places where there's a lot of women, because as a man, it's healthy for you to be around a lot of women. Let me repeat that. As a man, it is very healthy for you to be around a lot of women, because you learn women's nature. You learn how to interact with them. You learn how to deal with them. You understand? So I love being around women, but when I'm around these women, I'm not looking at physical. I'm looking at spiritual. And as a man looking at spiritual, I'm kicking back. I'm in the cut. You know what I'm saying? And I'm playing the cut, and I'm letting the woman's spirit who's connected to my spirit, it just gravitates towards me. It just comes toward. It'll come to you, brothers. Like, stop looking. Like, just stop looking. Stop looking. Let them gravitate spiritually. Understand that, like, people who are spiritually minded, have the same consciousness as you have, will gravitate. Even if they're somewhere close to what you want, they will start to gravitate. Stop trying to chase these thirsty ass women, because they are the thirsty ones, who just want your attention. That's all they want. They feel gratified once you give them the attention they want. Let me explain something. The rabbit hole goes deep with these women. Brothers, there are some women that will give you their phone number. They'll let you, contact them and everything, right? Only to find out if they could have got with you, because they get gratification from that. Only to find out, okay, yeah, he want me. Mission complete. The nigga wanted me. That's all I wanted to make sure. And then she just automatically, she only drew you in. She only lured you in to feed her damn ego. That's literally, a lot of modern women do this, brothers. Like, I know a lot of y'all be like, yo, why would she give me her contact? I text her a couple days later, don't even get a response, because she only wanted to make sure that you was gonna contact her. She only wanted to make sure that you was gonna feed her ego. Like, that's why you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time chasing women. It's a waste of your energy. I mean, I'm telling you the absolute, brothers. They do this. They sit up there and they only there to feed their ego. Now, the Bible even tells you, in the scriptures it tells you, who can find a virtuous woman? That's like finding rubies and gems and all kind of precious stones and emeralds and all of that, right? Who can find such a woman? The answer is no one. No one can find her. The Most High blesses you with women. You get right with the Almighty and you pray for the women that you desire. And women are typically would be a reward. Women, the Most High will add women unto you as a reward, brothers. As a reward for you being obedient to him. See, he comes first. He comes first. It says, who can find a virtuous woman? Like, see, you got to change your whole mind frame. You got to change your whole mind frame. Nobody can find this woman. That's damn looking for a unicorn. That's like searching for a damn unicorn, brothers. You ain't gonna find it. You wasting your time. You gotta let the spirit operate. I mean, because these women, listen, there's magic that comes behind this thirst trapping. Let me explain this to y'all. Let's talk about porn for a second. Porn is the ultimate thirst trap, right? I mean, you got women on camera doing any and everything, right? I ain't even gonna get into the semantics of what these women be doing. You got quote unquote Instagram models, right? Which, let me put this out there, they're not models at all. Models actually model fashion and clothes. These women be ass naked. They be having G-strings and thongs and panties and bras and stuff on. That's not modeling. That's just a woman who's half-ass naked. All right? That's not modeling at all. That's not what modeling is. So you have these women who thirst trap, right? Now, porn, for instance. Let's get back to the porn, right? And let's get back to the Instagram models. You got a lot of men who actually release their energy to these women. Like, literally, there's some one-handed bandits out there, right? And they're watching these screens. And thank you for the $10 contribution, Deandra Brown. Appreciate you. Says, all facts, we need this true salute, new breed. Thank you, I appreciate it. There's brothers who actually vanquish their energy. Talking about straight up one-handed bandit. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up, hey, they there all day. It's stopping them in life. It's hindering them. It's stopping them from pushing forward. They're literally releasing their energy. And listen, every time a man releases his energy, and we talking spiritual right now, I want y'all to follow me. Every time a man releases his life force, now you know your seed creates life, right? Your seed creates life. Every time a man releases this life force, that woman that he released it to, she gains power. She gains power. She entertains. Listen, that's where the succubus spirit blesses her. The spirit, the succubus spirit begins to bless her. See, blessings don't only come from the Most High. Demons bless people as well. Her OnlyFans started to blow up. It started catapulting to the top. She started getting all these mentions. She started getting all this notoriety. Why? Because those demons that took all the seeds from all these men, who drained the energy from men. See, the energy has to come from the man. Woman was created from man. So the energy has to come from the man. So that's their way of doing it in witchcraft. They take their energy, their essence from the man in order for them in the spiritual realm to get some type of authority. All right, and that's what's happening, brothers. That's what's happening spiritually. It's magic. It's literally a ritual that these women are doing. Listen, there's no reason why you're online showing your whole body. Like, you can't justify this. You can't and I know a lot of women, well, I'm a good person and blah, blah, blah. I'm smart. I read books. I do this. I'm spiritual. But you know, you're double-minded. A lot of you ladies are double-minded, yo. And that's the part that's bothering me, because I got a lot of ladies who follow me on Instagram in particular who are double-minded. And it doesn't make sense to me. Lyrical Lights, thank you for the $20 contribution, says Shalawam. Yeah. All praises, brother. Thank you, family. Appreciate you supporting this work, man. But there's a double-mindedness that's going on with these women these days. And like, you can't justify you being spiritual and you thirst trapping men all day. Like, it's no excuse for it. When the Bible tells you that you're supposed to be modest in your apparel. Now listen, some ladies out there, listen. Some ladies are very shapely. And you know, they ain't gotta do too much. You know, I'm not telling a woman that she can't take a picture of herself. That's not what I'm saying. There's some women that they're going to show regardless. But then you have women who are purposely trying to thirst trap brothers. All right, let me go into some scriptures here. And y'all get the thumbs up on this video. Let's go into some scriptures. Let's get into it. Proverbs 31:30. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. It says favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. A woman who loves the Most High, she shall get praise and admiration. And you know, you got so many ladies like, you know, these niggas ain't this, these niggas ain't that. You know, But look at the way you present yourself. I mean, come on, sister. Like, what do you expect brothers to do? You know that men are very visual creatures. Thank you for the $5 contribution. Appreciate it. Talk that talk. Shalom. No doubt, no doubt. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing when you got all these eyes on you. You know it feeds something in you. But beauty is vain. Listen, beauty, it goes away. It fades. We all get old. You can age gracefully. You can age like wine. Some people age, can age like milk. But all in all, you ain't gonna be the same way that you were. You can take care of yourself and age slower, but you're gonna age. You can't stop it. It's inevitable. That beauty is gonna dwindle. Listen, the same way you came in this earth is the same way you're gonna leave. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna leave this earth with no damn teeth in your mouth. You might be wearing a pamper, and you're gonna have issues. The same way you came in. So it happens. So you got women who just living their lives. They living it up. They having the time of their life. And they're taking their youth for granted. They're taking the best years of their life for granted. Beauty is vain. It's vain. I mean, brothers, you got to understand this as well. If a woman can't have a conversation with you, like, I don't know about y'all, I like to talk. If a woman cannot stimulate my mind, if a woman cannot stimulate through conversation, she don't have no sense. Beauty only can take her so far. I mean, beauty only can take her, but so far. I mean, if she's not trying to better herself, if she's not a woman who has goals, if she's not goal oriented, if she doesn't want to, transcend to the next level spiritually, and she's always trying to better herself, if she don't have these type of attributes, I don't give a damn what she looks like when we initially meet. Because brothers, y'all gotta understand, sometimes that turkey turns into ham, bro. Sometimes that damn turkey turn right into ham. And it don't take long to happen either. So what happened when that turkey turned into ham? And she can't even hold a damn conversation. Telling you, man. Beauty is vain. It's vain. Let's go to some more scriptures here. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 6, verse 24. It says, to keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. For by means of a whorish, well, watch, listen to this. Let's go back to 25. So let's read this again. I want y'all to listen carefully. To keep thee from the evil woman, from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman. They'll flatter you with their tongue. That's how the succubus spirit operates. She know what to say. She can even stroke your ego, fellas. She can stroke your ego to get you to a place where you're vulnerable. Be careful what you tell these women. Don't show no weakness with these women, brothers. Don't show no damn weakness at all. A woman gotta look at your ass like Superman these days. Don't be vulnerable with these women. I don't care what you say. The hell with telling your life story. The hell with being vulnerable. You brothers, don't do it. Don't get vulnerable and be telling all your damn business. The hell with all of that. Because a lot of these modern women will use that shit against you in a heartbeat. For real. They just collecting information. And they'll flatter you. It says, verse 25, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. It says, lust not with her beauty in thine heart. That means, listen, yeah, there's some fine ass women out here. I'm out here in Georgia. They everywhere. They everywhere, bro. But you know what? There's not that many spiritually aware women out here that I see. There ain't too many conscious women. There ain't too many women who got it all together. And that's the thing, brothers. You can't be engulfed in her beauty. It says, listen, don't be seduced by her eyelids. A woman know how to seduce you, brothers. She know what make you brothers tick. And it's interesting because Stephen Darby was one of the brothers along with a few others and some biblical sources, brung out the fact that fallen angels actually taught makeup to mankind, how to put on makeup, how to apply the eyeliner and the eyeshadow. And the Egyptians, they was real big on eye makeup because there's some seduction that comes along with the eyes, with the eyelids. These women can persuade you just by a look. I'm telling you. And I mean, I don't know about y'all, man. Sometimes when I'm walking in public, even if a woman is dressed, let's say she's scantily clad, she got it hanging out. If I am going to look her direction, I'm not looking at her body. I'm looking directly in the eyes. Because the eyes don't lie, bro. Now, you have some women who have hope. You have some women who dress a certain way who have hope. The eyes are the windows of the soul. You got some women who may be dressing a certain way because she's been influenced by certain individuals. She's been influenced by this Western society, this modern culture, this sexual free liberation, and she doesn't really know, but deep down, she's on the way of awakening. Brothers, you got to understand how powerful you are as men. You can look her in her eyes and you can see everything, brothers. You biblical men, you Hebrew men, you brothers of the faith, y'all don't know how much power you brothers got. Y'all powerful. Like your presence, you can control your atmosphere, brothers. That's how powerful you are. When you can control yourself as a man, you begin to control your environment, brothers. Like it's embedded in you. It's embedded in you, men. Like you, man, I'm telling you, you have an energy that projects in the atmosphere. All you biblical men who know who you are, because the whole world, listen, you can sit yourself in a room full of 100 people, 100 people. And out of those 100 people, it's only going to be 2 or 3 of you brothers and sisters who know who you are biblically and know who you are spiritually. It's only going to be a few of y'all. So you got to understand the advantage you have as a man. You got to understand the advantage you have spiritually. So I wanted to put that out there because a lot of brothers, man, we tend to lack confidence because this truth, we realize how lonely it can be. Because a lot of women, they love this modern culture. A lot of women love this satanic system because this satanic system keeps them in positions of power. They love it. They love all the trinkets that come with this world. But it can get lonely for righteous men because you can't relate to a lot of women. That's because you're looking. You got to get right with him. You got to get right with the Almighty and let it gravitate. Let them women gravitate, man. The Most High will bless you with wives, man. And yes, I'm pro polygyny. A man can have as many wives as he deserves. Yeah. So that's what it is, and that's all biblical. Matter of fact, when David committed adultery and he dealt with a soldier's wife that he had actually sent off and killed in war, the Most High said, look, the Most High said to David, why did you deal with this other man's wife? Why did you commit adultery, David? If you wanted another wife, all you had to do was ask me. The Most High God said that. Now argue with God. All you anti-polygyny people out there who don't have no problem with nothing else, I want you to argue with the Most High when he told David, if you wanted another wife, all you had to do was ask me. So you telling me that God was wrong? Yeah, read your Bible. So anyway, that's another topic for another day. And there's also laws regarding polygyny, but we're not going to go there right now. We're not going to go there. But the succubus spirit is real. Let's go back to these scriptures. Lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for precious life. Damn. Woo. That's some real talk right there. It says, listen, the whorish woman will leave a man to a piece of bread. That man will be left to crumbs. That man will be left to little to nothing. Man, let me read this again, man. It says, lust not after her beauty in thine heart, neither let her take thee with her eyelids. For by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life, man. They will hunt for your life. They like the life force. It's all about the life force. And listen, when you see women dress a certain way, like, you know, they got it all hanging out, the Bible calls that a whorish woman. But you would call New Breed misogynist because I say some women are whorish. The Bible says some women are whorish women. They're whorish. They don't leave nothing to the imagination. All they want to do is seduce men. Their body count is damn through the roof. They done been with hundreds of men. I mean, hundreds. I mean, they're whorish. I mean, what else you want me to say? What other word is it to explain these women? It said these women will leave a man to nothing. You will be sitting there. Your dreams, ambitions will be gone. Your soul will be gone. You brothers will turn to alcoholism and drugs, and your soul, you will never be the same. I've seen this, man. I've seen this time and time again where a man used to be a real man, bro. Like, I know a lot of brothers that used to be that guy. Like, they was that guy. Like, dude, you the man, bro. And now I look up now and I'm like, man, these same brothers that used to be that guy, they let their woman use sex magic on them. They let their woman manipulate them. Tell them that they can't have another wife, but you know, you only can have sex when I want to give it to you. I'm gonna give you this sex when I want to give it to you. The hell with your needs. I'm gonna give you sex when I want it. But when, you know, the hell with that. I don't want you to deal with no other woman, but you restricted to me. And I see some men fall for that. And it's just like, what? Are you kidding me? And it's like, damn, homie, in high school, you was the man. You was more of a real man in high school. When you was just keeping it real and all the girlies was on you. You was real. You was more real of a man back then. Yeah. Yeah, I know people upset. So somebody says dumb down polygamy. For one, we're not talking about polygamy. Polygamy is when a man and woman have multiple partners. I'm speaking in regards to polygyny, when a man has more than one wife. All right? It's like, you know, I'm not here to make you feel good, because listen, here's the thing. A lot of ladies who have an issue with polygyny don't even have a husband at all. And if you did have a husband, you wouldn't be in this chat getting upset about polygyny, because you will already be in your successful monogamous relationship. See, the problem is you may be a second, third, or fourth wife, but you know, you refuse to humble yourself and submit to a man. That's the issue. That's the issue. And there's nothing wrong with being second, third, or fourth. Let me make that clear, because some women don't want to be under no man all the time. Some women only want a certain amount of time divulged to them, which is nothing wrong with that. Some women don't want to be the number one. So ain't nothing wrong with that. But you got to know yourself as a woman. You got to know where you fit in a man's life. You got to know where you fit in a man's life. Point blank, period. Real men are busy. They working. They striving for something great. And they ain't got time to be, you know, designating all their time and over a woman that's possessive. Hell no. Let's continue. It says, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for precious life. Can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes be not burnt? Can a man play with fire and not get burnt? Absolutely not. If you playing around with these thoughts, if you playing around with these women who thirst trapping, if you playing around with these prostitutes and whores, you playing with fire, and you're gonna get burnt. And I think this scripture means this in multiple ways. You're gonna get burnt physically, more than likely. Dara, thank you for the $20 contribution. Says thank you for all that you do for God me to the truth. All praises to the Most High. Blessings to you, sis. Appreciate your support as well. I'm glad that this word resonated. See, there's some women out here who still supporting this work, and I know a lot of y'all. Let me word this right. A lot of y'all congregations, 501c3s and camps and all that, y'all afraid to talk about polygyny. I get it. I get it. I get it. You don't want an insurrection in your church. You don't want things to go haywire. You don't want to lose what you done built. I get it. I get it. I get it. But you know what? We're in a point in time where you got to look at the condition of our people, our women in particular. And our women, they need a big ass slice of humble pie, bro. And there's still real women who still want to hear the truth. You know what? Our women need the truth. And there's some women who know that they're hearing the truth, regardless of how it comes off. Y'all might not like how I talk. I might offend you sometimes. That's okay. But real women, they want to hear the truth. Real men want to hear the truth. No, we're tired of being lied to in this society. We're tired of people, you know, hiding the truth. Like, nobody wants to deal with that anymore. We're tired of secrecy. We want freedom, man. We want to have freedom. We want to know the whole truth. Don't be trying to hide pieces of the Bible because you think that because your support comes from women. Listen, women are the biggest consumers. Women are the ones who support. Without women, nobody's platform would be held up to where it's at. Nobody. Nobody would have a platform if it wasn't for women who is actually sharing the content, because there's more women than men. Not because brothers don't rock with you and brothers don't share the content and brothers not real. No, it's because there's just more women in the world than men. There's a lot more women. So women need to hear the truth. They need to hear the truth, man. Full-fledged. Like, stop the lying to these women. Stop serenading them with bullshit. They don't want to hear that no more. You know, one thing I noticed, even when I was in the world, and the conversation had to go here, but it is what it is. Even when I was in the world, man, you know, and I was just doing whatever the hell I wanted to do with women, right? Even back then, I was honest. A lot of the times. Even back then, I was honest a lot of the time. Somebody sent thank you for the $20 contribution. Says, I feel you in New Orleans, real recognize real. Thank you, sister. Appreciate you. You know, I was honest, and I'm going to tell you, honesty gets respect. Honesty gets respect. Person might not like you for being real, but they'll respect it. I don't like liars. I don't like people who try to walk on eggshells. Tell me, be blunt with me. Tell me the truth. That's what I don't have time to be playing games and charades and smoking mirrors. Men have always been polygynous. Always. Ain't a damn thing you can do about it. Either they're going to do it behind your back, either they're going to deal with women behind your back, or they're going to do it to your face. That's just all it is to it. But stop leaving men over infidelity and figure out a way y'all can work things out. Women so quick to leave a brother because he went and got himself another woman. Like, you really believe in your heart you was enough to fulfill every need and desire that man needed? You really thought that? Society told you that. It's nonsense. Just is what it is, man, you know? I'm not westernized. Yeah, they brung us over here on cargo slave ships, but I don't believe this Western way. This Western way of living, the shit don't work for me. It don't make sense to me. It don't add up. It ain't righteous. It can't be our people's original culture, because I know men. I know our people. I know how our people operate. We populated so damn much that the king of Egypt had to go ahead and try to put away the first son. I know how our people operate. We always been tribal and cultural. I don't believe this Western world. Let me go ahead. Let me go back to these scriptures. All right. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 25:16. I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than keep house with a wicked woman. Telling you, brothers. Yeah, she looked good that night. That's how it goes, man. Let me tell you how it goes. Man, she looked good that night. He went out, want you to peep the scene. She looked real good that night. And you was like, damn. Shorty smelling sweeter than a plate of yams on a hot summer day. She looking good. Everything hanging out. And then you end up getting with her. You ain't even get to know her. Everything was solely based on how damn fine she was looking. Yeah. And you was sitting in the club, you was drunk, you was leaning in the corner, you was like, damn. The things I would do to that. And then she walked by you and she started batting her eyelashes at you brothers, right? She started batting her eyelashes at you. And you like, damn, she on me. She want it. She want the goods. And then she come up, she like, and she come up, she start talking to you, and then look, one thing lead to another. Hey, look, you meeting her at the hotel. That one night turned into 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. You can't get enough. You wrapped around her finger. You can't get enough of it. Every time she called, whatever you doing, your ass leave work. You was like, it was so damn good. Every time she called you, you leaving your job, you become possessed by this damn woman. It's like you can't even think straight. She ain't answering the phone. You move in with her. You find out that she got about 10 other niggas on the side. You ain't the only one. No, you ain't the only one. You start living with her. Now you find out that you living with a damn dragon. It was all good when you was going through. You was getting it popping. You ain't even really get to know her like that. You just knew she was bad. She had everything you wanted on the outside. You ain't even get to know this woman. You ain't know what makes her tick. You don't know what she's motivated by. And then you move in and you find out that she's draining your soul. You're unhappy. You begin to fall victim and prey to her seducing spirits. I'm telling you, man, that's how it happened. I ain't lying. I ain't lying, brothers. And that's why I said this stream right here, this type of content, this would separate the men from the boys, man, because you got to get to a point where you don't give a shit what a woman look like. I mean, like, listen, don't get it twisted, right? Let's not get this twisted. You want a woman that you're attracted to physically. You don't want a woman who don't take care of herself. That's a no-no. You want a woman who takes care of herself to the best of her ability. That's what you want. She ain't gotta be no damn Instagram model. Like, and that's another thing. You know, a lot of women are under pressure. And this is why I say the power is in men's hands to change up the narrative. There's a lot of pressure on women to look like these Instagram models. And listen, man, I like what Kendrick Lamar said. Give me something real. Give me something with some stretch marks. You know, I like when he said that. Give me something real. Like, I don't care about all that. If you got a little roll on your belly and all that, a real man gonna grab and love on that roll. Like, it don't matter. Like a lot of people are superficial as hell, bro. Like, you know, like, none of us are perfect. Like, and there'd be a lot of men, they want a perfect woman. It's like you spending your whole damn life looking for this perfect woman that's shaped like a damn Barbie doll. And like Negroes, we got our issues too. Ain't none of us perfect. I mean, you know, some of us may be genetically superior far as, you know, our physicalities and things of that nature, but no man or woman is perfect. Like, that's why I say thirst trapping is just an illusion, bro. Like, it's just magic. Like ladies, you gotta stop trying to hold yourself to the standards of these damn IG thoughts. Like, you gotta stop it, because there's no generic default woman for every man. Every man likes something different. Every man likes something different. Like me personally, I like a variety of women. A lot of men like variety of women. Thin women, thick women, BBW women, light skin, dark skin. You know, like all women from all 12 tribes. Like, most polygynous men, they desire a variety of women. Like, like you ain't got like all that light skin, dark skin, that damn Willie Lynch, all that shit is bullshit. No, men don't care about that. If you look good, if he's attracted to you, he's attracted. Like, don't let the media make you think you gotta bleach your skin or go get plastic surgery or go get ass injections, and all these women getting all these diseases from getting ass injections, getting sicknesses, and getting lupus. Like they going to Barbados and Mexico and Puerto Rico and getting these botched ass jobs and poisoning their body, man. It's a sickness, bro. Man wants something natural, man. Man wants something real, bro. Now, I'm not impressed by that. I'm not even, like, I know that I'm growing as a man, yo. Not to make this about myself, but, I know a lot of you brothers can feel me on this, but, like, what comes with age and stature, it's just you see things differently. You just grow as a man. Like, you not, like, I just don't even care about all of that, like, all that superficial stuff. I just don't care. Like, yeah, I want my woman to look good and stuff and take care of herself to the best of her ability, but I'm not, that don't impress me no more. It just doesn't. I mean, it's gotten to the point where social media has so much thirst trapping going on that I'd be happy to see when women take face pictures. That turned me on when a woman got a pretty face and she just snap a picture of her face, because I'm tired of seeing, like, you'll see a woman with like 2,000 pictures and 1,099 is an ass shot. And you like, damn, can I see your face? Like, where's your face? Like, what do you look like? Like, I see, okay, you got a big booty. I done seen your big booty in 100 pictures. Like, okay, I see it. It's a big booty. It's there. I done seen it from every diameter. You done showed it from every diameter, every type of form, shape, every angle. You done showed it. You done showed it in different outfits. You done showed it in every way. What does your face look like? Like, just let me see something natural here. It's like, that's the point that I'm getting to as a man. Like, the more I read these scriptures, the less I'm like intrigued by thirst trapping and these thirsty women. Like, sometimes, as a man, you gonna look, I mean, like, we all fall short. Sometimes you're gonna look, but you gotta discipline yourself, man. You gotta be like, you know what? Train yourself. When you see a woman dressed like that, since she don't have no shame in how she dressed, you gotta be shameful for her. Let me repeat that, brothers. Since a lot of these women don't have no shame in how they carry themselves, you gotta have shame for her. Instead of looking at it and lusting after it, look away as if you're in shame. Look away as if you're in shame, like, oh, damn, you got all it up. Look away like, damn. You know what I'm saying? If she come up, breasts all out, just like, hey. Or look her in the eyes. Either look away if you find yourself about to lust, you look away, or you look her in her eyes, bro. Look her directly in her eyes. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And don't get it twisted. This ain't none of that Christian church stuff where I'm telling you, brothers, don't lust after a woman. And no, you're supposed to desire a woman. But we're talking about specific type of women right now. We're talking about specific type of women. We're talking about the whorish woman, the woman that leave it all hanging out, the woman who want to seduce men in order to gain a grasp over them, because it's a power grab. Brothers, it's a power grab. When you fall for her beauty, when you let the beauty of her countenance overtake you, she got power over you. You brothers be drooling over it. It's like she got you in the palm of her little hand. And you worshiping this woman. And see, man, as a man I got daughters. So, I'm not with all the games. Like, my daughters, they wouldn't be able to manipulate me. Like, when you looking at it that way, you know what I'm saying? These women shouldn't, when you have daughters, it makes a man out of you, man. You stop looking at women like they majestic, like, nah. You got daughters, you don't let your daughters pull the wool over your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying. You don't let your daughters try to manipulate you when they want something. So why you letting these women manipulate you out of your resources? Like, that's weak, man. That's real weak. You letting women, just because they fine, manipulate you out of resources. She ain't doing a damn thing for you, man. She ain't doing a damn thing for you, brothers. Yeah, it is weakness. Let's see, go to a couple more scriptures. Damn allergies, y'all. They feel better today. I heard that elderberry is good for that. I just started trying the elderberry. Um, 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands, that if any obey not the word, they also may be without the word, be won by the conversation of their wives. That's talking about women who have a significant other, who you're in the truth. You know in the Bible, but your significant other don't. Instead of you trying to be leading over him, you gotta come at him with a very tactful approach. All right. It's actually not the scripture I wanted to read, but I broke that down real quick for you. 1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9. In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. So it tells you that a woman should adorn herself in modest apparel. Like, that's what it all boils down to. Like, the thirst trapping have to stop. It's a succubus spirit involved in that. There's magic involved. The succubus is a demon. All right. Ladies, if you find yourself taking pictures that just have you all hanging out online and it's doing something for you. It's doing something for you. It's giving you some type of euphoric or cathartic release every time those likes go up. Every time you post a picture, got your ass hanging out or whatever, you looking good and stuff, and those likes start going up. It's different if you was just posting a picture of your face, or you were looking nice and you was dressed modest. But if you put one of those little ass pictures out and it got all these likes and it's making something happen, like you're feeling something happen to you spiritually, something is boosting your confidence, it's making your ego is getting bigger, it gives you a high, so to speak, then that's the succubus. That's a demon, ladies. That's a demon. That demon is trying to inhabit you. That demon is crawling up your spine. That demon is going into your mind. That demon is telling you that you're a goddess. That demon is telling you that you're over the man. Look at these men, they're pathetic. A lot of women looking at it this way. Look at these pathetic, no good men. They're so weak. And this is how they begin to look. I'm telling you, brothers, this is how they begin to look at you. They're so weak. They're melting in the palm of my hand. They're so thirsty. Really, that shows you how double-minded they are, because really they're thirsty for attention. But this is how they look at it. They're so weak. I mean, I can get whatever I want out of these men. All I gotta do is show somebody. How weak are you? They get to the point where they're disgusted by men. This is why a lot of them be turning lesbian. They be disgusted by you brothers. They be disgusted. Think about it. You got these weak ass men giving their babies diaper money and milk money to strippers and IG thoughts and OnlyFans. You got these incel men who make OnlyFans popular because they donate. They giving all this cash. They looking at these men like they are pathetic. And can you blame them? Can you blame them? It is rather pathetic. Some of you brothers spending your life savings on OnlyFans and all of these private webcams just to be a one-handed bandit. You can't even smell her. She ain't even in your presence. She not even sitting in a room with you. And she taking your damn money out your pocket. Damn, that's weak. Something that should be a privilege. Brothers, let me tell you something. Sex is a privilege. Women are a privilege. When the Most High bless you with a woman that can satisfy your needs, That's a privilege. That's not something you go out and buy. That's not something that a wise man once told me. A real man don't pay for sex. My dad told me that. He said, son, no matter how horny you get, that's how he told me. No matter how horny you get, son, don't you ever go pay for no sex. Because men don't do that. Sex is a privilege. And you remember that. Stuck to me. I'm like, okay, Pops, I'm 7 years old, but I'll remember that. I'm 7 years old, Pops, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Thanks for that. But it worked. He was right. I remembered it. And it's true because listen, I don't know about you brothers, but I ain't giving these women a damn thing if you ain't my woman. If you ain't my woman, you ain't getting a damn thing from me. You won't get a slice of bread, a hot turkey sandwich from me. Not if you, unless you're my woman. Other than that, we going half skis. Half all day. That's how it's supposed to be. Dutch. We going out together, half skis. We taking trips together, half skis. We doing things together, getting to know each other, half skis. You're not about to use me for my resources. Unless you belong to me, you ain't getting a damn red penny from me. Let alone these weak men out here throwing pennies at strippers. I can't imagine. I don't even listen. I knew I was starting to wake up some years ago. I knew I was starting to wake up some years ago, bro, when my brothers was some homeboys, some friends of mine was like, yo, let's go to the strip club. Let's go to the strip club. I was never really a strip club person, right? This is before I came into the truth. Just going back real quick. He'd be like, man, yeah, man, come on to the strip club. I'm like, it was one of my boys' birthday. I was like, all right, I'll go. I knew that I was beginning to wake up when I got to the strip club, right? I'm just looking around. One of the strippers, she come up, she just started dancing on me. And I'm telling you, y'all, the only thing that I could think in my mind was, get your dirty stripper hands off me. I mean mugged, like literally, my mug was tight. And I was just like, man, get your nasty ass hands off me. Like, that's literally all I could think, bro. Get your dirty ass hands off me. Like, I ain't trying to be mean, but that's what I thought. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all the things that you done been doing, like, I don't even want you touching me. I don't even need that transfer or energy on me. And then, she looked at me like, oh, you mean? Because I kind of like, nah, don't touch me. And I was like, man, why am I even here? That was the last time I went to a strip club. It's like, I ain't enjoyed myself at all. It's like, yeah, I see it. I see the women, they look good and all of that. Yeah, fat asses and all that. Yeah, that's nice. I see that on a regular because, I have women, so I don't care about all of that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Just being in that atmosphere, I was like, man, nah, bro. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. Yeah. That's the thought that can get your dirty ass stripper hands off me. Listen, a lot of women that you brothers be entertaining, they not even worthy. They not even worthy, bruh. They not worthy. Like, you chasing her. Listen, you chasing her, she ignoring you. You upset, you get depressed. Y'all exchange numbers, she ain't call you back. She sidetracked you, she played games, and you sitting around with a little depression over you, brothers. Not even understanding that her ass wasn't even worthy of you, bro. Like, don't you get it? Don't you get it? The Most High protected you. Don't you get it? Like, in her double-minded, ridiculous mind, she thinks she's playing you, but she's playing herself because she the one who need a real man. You know what I'm saying? That's the mentality you brothers got to have, man. A lot of these women not worthy, bro. They're not worthy. All they got to offer you is sex and stress. Sex and stress is all she got to offer you, bro. She not worth it. The juice ain't worth the squeeze, man. Like, let the spirits gravitate. Let that woman that has that like spirit, that spirit that's like yours, that recognize you. Like the sister said in the chat, real recognize real, bro. a real woman, she know a real man when she see one. And she, you know, a real man know a real woman when he see one. Like, you ain't got like, the thirst trapping, stop all that. It's messing the game up, man. The thirst trapping is poisonous. That's a succubus demon. What it's doing to you ladies is it's making you a narcissist. It's literally creating a whole world full of narcissistic women. Some women I walk by, the same women that got it all hanging out, when I look in their eyes, I don't see shit. Nothing. I don't see shit, bro. I'm being honest. I don't see a damn thing. Like, it's like blank. I look in their eyes, I don't see nothing, bro. It's like, are you even human? Seriously. Some of these women, they are so engulfed in Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion. They done. They done. Like, let them go, bro. Like, they so brainwashed by the media and pop culture and being a hot girl and all. Like, they so done. Like, they don't even look human no more to me. I look in their eyes, I'm like, your soul is gone, girl. Like, you have no soul. Yeah, you look good on the outside, but the eyes don't lie. The eyes don't lie. They're blank. They're blank. Even with a happy face, sometimes you can see sad eyes. Happy face with those sad eyes. It's like, yo, like, you need to come back to the Most High. You need to come back to the truth. Most High is calling you. He's calling you, ladies. Like, y'all think a lot of this stuff I be saying is a game, like, that I'm just trying to be, I don't know, this self-righteous asshole. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of women be thinking of me, like I'm just trying to be this self-righteous type of asshole kind of dude, and that's not even the case. The situation is, I know how perilous the times we live in are. And we are going to be held accountable for the part we played in all of this madness. And we all played a part. Brothers and sisters, man. We all played a part. But you got to get right with God, because it's getting real out here. It is getting really real out here. You got to get right with your creator, man. Get right with your maker. Life ain't promised. Today, tomorrow. Do you really want to go out? You know how many news clips I've seen of black women being shot and killed or died in a traumatic event, or a tragic event rather. And when they post the eulogy picture or the funeral picture, literally they have no wholesome pictures. Like, you know how sad that is? You know how sad that is when you see on the news a woman has been gunned down in your community or near your community or some sort. And they post a picture of her, and all she got is a booty picture of her bent over in the club. She don't even have a wholesome picture for her own funeral, bruh. Like, think about that. Think about that, bruh. Like, that's sad, bruh. When you don't have a wholesome picture for your own eulogy, because all your pictures is ratchet. Y'all can't tell me that this thirst trapping isn't a epidemic. You can't tell me it's not an epidemic. These women are addicted to this, man. And it does something to you brothers. Like, it does something to you brothers when you get a certain picture sent to your phone. And I'm not talking about, if it's your wife, woman you dealing with, a woman that's yours, she can send you all the freaky stuff she wanted. I mean, y'all can do whatever the hell you want to do. Swing from the ceiling, put mirrors on the ceiling, do whatever the hell you want to do. Take videos, whatever the hell you want to do. Look, the married bed is undefiled. Have fun. Live it up. Enjoy yourselves. Express yourselves. Do all the things you want to do to your woman, and vice versa. Do what y'all do. But, brothers, when you meet a woman and that's one of the first things she do with no problem, you know, hey, well, let me get a pic. Let me get a pic. First of all, stop being thirsty. I don't even ask women for pics no more. If she wants to send a pic, she'll send it. Well, in my position, I gotta ask for pics because I don't know who the hell I'm talking to. But anyway, when these women send those pictures, right? They're doing something to you. They're doing something to you. When you flip that screen, right? you look at that screen, and you like, damn, she got you right up here. You don't even know her. All you know is that picture. Somebody said too much information. Ain't too much information. I tell it how it is. Yeah, somebody said it's like a drug. Facts. Somebody said you had to think about that. No, I was just thinking. The reason why I gotta ask a woman, if somebody, say for instance, I'm interested in someone, his email or something like that, and I don't know who they are. We only had conversation. Of course, someone have to ask for a picture because I want to know who I'm talking to. Because they're agents and trolls. That could be male or female. So that's not what I meant. I wasn't talking about like naked pictures and stuff like that. In case you got it misunderstood what I was saying. That's not what I was saying. Yeah, catfish, exactly. I'm not talking about like people sending me like nude pictures. I probably didn't put that in proper context, but that's what I was talking about. I was talking about people behind the scenes. You don't know who you're talking to. Somebody said they only smashed one woman in their life. That's good, bro. It's good for you. But when they send those pictures, it does something to you, brothers. And they know it. Like, you have women that send you those pictures with no problem. But I don't ask women for pictures like that. No, I don't do that. Hell no. And if it's my woman, I don't even have to ask, you know? If it's your woman, you ain't gotta ask for that stuff like that. You know? But it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, another great broadcast, man. I know this one was controversial for some. It's gonna be hard to digest for others. Some people know that, you know, this was 100. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. We want to make sure we get our normal numbers. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all catching another stream. Y'all have a blessed afternoon. Y'all be safe out here. Hopefully this video helped you on your walk and your journey. If it did, follow me on Patreon, link in the description box. Also follow me on Instagram, newbreed404. If you would like to donate via Cash App, 10% of all contributions go back towards the people. Make sure you show your support for this work. Thank y'all for catching another broadcast. Have a blessed day. Shalom and peace.